The most brutal, the most vicious, the most ruthless champion there has ever been.
Former undisputed heavyweight champion Mike Tyson will return to the ring on Friday when he faces YouTube star turned boxer Jake Paul at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
It's going to be a war, and we're both heavy hitters. It's not going the full 16 minutes.
The event could be the biggest in boxing in terms of viewership, attendance, and gate sales.
The most watched combat sports event of all time.
The 58-year-old is 31 years older than Paul, marking the largest age difference in the history of professional boxing.
I'm just ready to fight. I've said everything I had to say. There's nothing else to say. I'm just looking forward to fighting.
Tyson enters the fight with a 50-6 record, 44 knockouts, while Paul is 10-1. 7 KOs and on a 4-fight winning streak since losing to Tommy Fury in February 2023.
I want the hardest match possible Friday night. I knock him out. So is that what you're going to bring?
Tyson versus Paul will be contested over 8 2-minute rounds, with the fighters wearing heavier 14-ounce gloves.
And what would you lose if you lose this fight?
I am not going to lose. Did you hear what I said?
Thank you.
In a viral weigh-in moment the night before the highly anticipated fight on Netflix, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson slapped YouTuber turned boxer Jake Paul in the face on Thursday.
Mike Tyson, I thought that was a cute slap, buddy, but tomorrow you're getting knocked out.
Mike Tyson says he was left with no choice but to slap Jake Paul silly at the weigh-in because he had stepped on his foot during the face-off.
Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.
Tyson states that he was barefoot, and Paul ran up and intentionally stepped on his foot.
It's personal now! It's personal now!
Everyone must tune in, the haters and the fans, and hopefully, they will all become one at the end of this fight.
I started Jake off and I'm going to finish him.
Mike Tyson will return to professional boxing for the first time in 19 years when he faces Jake Paul in an 8-round heavyweight bout on Friday at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas.
You know, boxing is a little bit different when you fight in a real fight.
Tyson retired in 2005 following a 6th-round knockout loss to Journeyman Kevin McBride, but he has fought in 2 exhibition fights since then.
I got the ability to stay in shape, but I don't got the fighting guts, I don't think, anymore.
Paul has won 4 consecutive fights since suffering the lone loss of his short career against Tommy Fury by split decision in February 2023, recently beating UFC fighter Mike Perry in July.
I always tell people, just forget that Jake Paul is a YouTube guy and watch him box. Yeah. The kid can fight.
It sounds outrageous for a 58-year-old man to beat a man at the peak of his youth, but we are speaking about Mike Tyson.
A man in his 50s, and that's only a 10-second clip. Right. Can he do that for 3 minutes?
Mike Tyson is a man who has redeemed himself, rediscovering his passion and thirst for life.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Like, Jake could literally walk out without an ear.
Now, when it comes to boxing, he turned back to boxing 4 years ago in an exhibition fight against Roy Jones.
Tyson, Mike Tyson trying to deliver.
Against Jones, Tyson landed 57 punches with a 34.7% connect mark.
I entertained the crowd was happy with it.
He landed hard shots to Jones' body while only landing double-digit shots twice in the 8-round fight.
His punches, his body shots don't matter. Everything hurts.
That was when he was 54. The fight realistically can end in a few ways. Tyson can either knock Paul out in the first round or vice versa.
All Mike has to do is touch him one time, and then he's never been hit with anything like that in his life.
Paul can also tire Tyson out the entire fight, forcing him to press forward and use cardio.
Do you think Jake Paul can beat Mike Tyson?
I don't think so.
This is the first time Paul has competed at heavyweight, previously competing mostly at cruiserweight.
If Jake comes out at him right away, no, it won't, because Mike will knock him out.
The 58-year-old Tyson, once the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world from 1987 to 1990, weighed in at 228.4 pounds.
I'm just concerned about, Tyson's legacy.
The 27-year-old Paul, a social media star who's won 10 of 11 professional boxing matches, weighed in at 227.2 pounds.
I think it's going to be a good show. I think that's what we're going to see.
But the biggest thing about the weigh-ins wasn't the scale, But the face-off afterward is when Paul went to get in Tyson's face. The former heavyweight champion hauled off and slapped him, leading to security intervening before things could escalate.
It's personal now! It's personal now!
Can you just tell us the emotions, the thoughts that are going through your mind right now?
Talking's over.